Good morning from over the water. I'm in Accrington in Lancashire in England, and it's lovely to have this opportunity to share with you today. On my kitchen windowsill I have some tiny little plants which I've grown from tiny little seeds. Here they are. And one day when they're fully in bloom and have grown, they will have little faces like this. But already these little plants have got faces to me. For whenever I go to the sink, there they are with their little faces turned up to the sun looking out of the window. And each time I go, I turn the pot round so the face in me. The next time I go to the sink, there they are, their faces are looking up to the heavens out of the window, and there's no stopping them. These little plants of God's creation have really spoken to my heart. The psalmist says in Psalm 123, "Unto you I lift up my eyes, O you who dwell in the heavens." And in John 17, Jesus lifted his eyes to the heavens and said, "Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, that your Son may also glorify you." These little plants are glorifying their Father, their Creator, even before they are fully blooming, for they have spoken to my heart, and I'm sure that many people who have grown plants from seeds will be filled with the joy that I have as I see them grow. They are glorifying their Father in the way that they were created to. Jesus glorified the Father in the way that he was meant to do. The seed of his body was crushed, wounded, killed, buried in the dark grave, but he burst through the darkness and the husk of the grave to bring life to us forever. He is the way, the truth, the life. He opened the door of heaven for us to be reconciled to the Father. I have noticed the plants in my garden always thrive and bloom when the rain has fallen on them. This image reminds me of the Holy Spirit raining from heaven on our lives, in our hearts. And yes, when we receive the Holy Spirit, we grow and bloom just like the plants. We bloom to bear and give fruit into a hungry world, which needs food both to eat and sustain their bodies, but we also need food spiritually to grow and sustain our spirituality and our souls. We need refreshing by the Holy Spirit. Our lives are surrounded by difficulty. Our minds are fed by many sources. Our thoughts affect our emotions, and our emotions affect our actions and physical well-being. When I reflected on these little plants, I thought of Jesus up in the mountains, being still with his Father, his head turned up to the heavens, soaking in prayer as he talked with his Father. Then coming down the mountain to face the next step of his journey here on earth. He went there often to be with his Father, face to face. He needed refreshing too. Once I visited a retreat centre, and a person said to me, "How is God looking at you?" It was a great question, because it revealed a lot to me. I often be still and ask that same question to myself, because it shows me the state of my heart and my relationship with God. Prayer is a place of putting our heart right with God, of listening to him, a place of healing, reconciling, trusting, receiving, and of giving. As Jesus was raised on that cross, his words were, "Forgive them, Father, as they know not what they are doing." Not once did he say this, but he kept saying it as he was humiliated, as he suffered and he was wounded. Forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. In communion with his Father, face to face, in the midst of abuse and the sin that he carried for us. He wasn't looking at what happened to him. He was looking to his Father, saying, let loose from the bondage they are in, these people. Set them free, Father, to be the people you always intended them to be. Restore to them their birthright, to be one with you. As I transplant these little plants one by one, I will be hoping that they too will have the freedom in their lives to grow and be the plants they were intended to be. I will also be praying for forgiveness for my sins, so that I can be free. And I will also be forgiving and setting free those people who have wounded me. Forgive me my trespasses as I forgive those who have trespassed against me. Prayer leads to action. Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the cares of the earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. Amen.
And open the eyes of my heart, Lord. And open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. And open the eyes of my heart, Lord. And open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. So open the eyes of my heart, Lord, and open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. And open the eyes of my heart, Lord, and open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. We cry holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. And I want to see you. So open the eyes of my heart, Lord, and open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. You are holy, turn your eyes upon Jesus, look full in His wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of His glory and grace. So turn your eyes on Jesus, look full in His wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim, and the light